V from Gate, looking for a beast to kill.
All right, hold up. Now that I've started recording and or streaming, recap what we've been doing because I know we've been BSing for the last 10 minutes, but the other people who are watching should probably know what the heck we're trying to do. I'm also going to preference that I have the map on my screen that I'm going to pop up as needed when you guys talk about places and put my mouse over it so they know what the heck you're talking about. So I'm going to cut away from you guys and go to the map and zoom in. So we are currently in this area over here. We are going to this area right here. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yep.
Also what?
Also, the map is in our general chat for us players.
Nice.
Yes. So you guys, I mean, you all should
The
have
map
this
is in the general plat for these players. Yeah.
You guys should be able to see this map. You all should have it. All that fun stuff. So, excuse me. Sorry. The story so far, just to do a quick recap. So, we are playing on Jake. We did, now that Younger mentioned it beforehand, I think we did have a session that we didn't get to record. Just because, like, OBS was being dumb or something. But I think that was before the one that actually got recorded, right? Or was it after?
Like, I think it
after.
Might have been before.
Session 0 was literally just talking about, like,
yes,
the
what
world.
about Session 1? Because Session 1 is also on the YouTube.
I did not witness Session 1.
That was the one. Oh, I'm going to beat you up. Okay, well, Younger's job, he's failed. He was supposed to recap the video for us, but since he didn't watch it, well, we have no idea what happened. But I have a general idea. So, we were hunting, right, giant monsters, because that is what our friend, Technical Difficulties, a.k.a. the Badger over here. Can we just call you Difficulties for the sake of this video? Because,
TD, not to be confused with TB.
But we are helping him hunt down monstrous beasts so he can impress the family of the woman he loves. Recap on the characters really quick. We're going to start down in the bottom here. So, Younger, on the phone.
Yes.
Who is your character? What are you doing? Why are you special?
My name is Marzex Duskbringer. I'm probably pretty special because I was originally I was originally a high elf who, at his adulthood age of 100, was turned into a mummy in order to permanently serve my family, which serves Rexus Tullius since their occupation. And so I grew up in the age where Rexus Tullius was establishing the original portion of their empire, and then throughout the years I've been resurrected from time to time from my crypt to go as an undead repository to fulfill specific tasks that the family has assigned me. My most current task is assisting judging Spain in his quest to go find honor and seeing if he's doing something worthy of the family's, to marry into the family. I'm also a Shadow Fallen Warlock, which was a homebrew class on top of, the mummy race also being one of our homebrew races. And so it'll be fun to play this character again.
Good. Okay, so sorry, I'm doing Twitch and all the other fun things. To this side, we got Castaway. Castaway, explain your character. Who is he? We have a little bit of revamp on his character just because it's been 9 months since we played this campaign, and some characters may have been lost in the process.
So I got pretty much everything back spot on, but previously was a soldier as a fighter. Got out, working, odd jobs and things. Became rather devout as my best friend died horribly in battle, the normal thing. And became a cleric of the life domain. So currently I am on loan, basically, to Roger's character to basically chaperone, he would say guard, him along his journey. And I am just waiting to get off this sad, pathetic excuse of a person since he, can't really fight for himself and I have to save his butt on every turn. But other than that, that's me.
Ouch.
That was speaking as my character. I have no ill will towards Roger.
Okay, so last one, because I'm still doing stuff, is in the corner, aka difficulties, aka Badger, aka the broken player. As he freezes in place, that's almost perfect. If he left the video, I would laugh too hard. So,
can you hear me?
Yes, you're good to go.
Okay. My character is Slushy, the Goliath chauffeur, and chauffeur is one of our homebrew classes. My subclass of the homebrew there is a rescue rider. I basically perform first aid on people if they're rescuing them from certain situations. I was taken in by a dwarven family early on in my life and raised by dwarves, the Stone Rule nobles. Call me one of their own, but only because they raised me, not because they respect me.
He's not a real boy.
So I went out on a quest. I went out on a quest to prove myself to the dwarves, fell in love with a high elf of a rival family, and am now on 2 quests, one to prove myself to the dwarves, and one to prove myself to the high elves. So that is what brings me on this quest with all of these fine folk.
And then we got me.
Also, I'm very large.
You're very tall boy. So I'm playing...
11
dwarf. Spade's
That's
character.
why his name is Slushy.
So I am playing Profi Tullius, the youngest child of the Emperor, or former Emperor, as he is past at this point, in our story. Whether my character knows it or not, that's a whole different matter, but he's dead. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, I have 14 siblings, 11 siblings. I got it written down somewhere. And we are...
7 plus 15?
7 plus 15. Oh, maybe... Is that what it is?
I think so.
Okay, so there's 22 of us. Oh, man, there's way more than I remember. But anyway, there's like 7 girls and 15 boys, and we're fighting for spot of Emperor/Empress, and it's last person standing or by forfeit. So some of the siblings have already conceded or just like, we ain't deal with that, that's not our job, yada, yada, yada. Profi is still in it to win it at this point. We have yet to meet any of his siblings, but then again, we've been playing in the woods fighting monsters, so he's just getting swole, so when he rolls up, he'll just be like, hey, you're dead! You don't even know it yet! Hit him with the insta-death. He is I'm a human variant, surprise, surprise. And I'm playing a Soul Knife Rogue, so Psychic Rogue with the pokey-pokes. I don't even need real weapons, I just stab you with my mind, just angrily, you're dead! But I don't know. We're still learning these characters' stories as we go up. But that'll be good. I think I've done most of the Discord things, so give me like 30 seconds here. Any other information we need to catch up on and explain before we get going? I know we've been doing this intro for 10 minutes, but whatever. It's been a while.
We killed Oni.
Yes, in the last session, or maybe not in last session. We'll find out when I look over it later. We killed, 2 Onis or 4 Onis?
We killed 2 Oni.
2 Onis.
Along with
Because I have 4 hands. So
Okay.
2 sets of hands.
So we killed 2 Onis along with
And
some
I have
other
2 hearts.
yahoos. Scavenged them. Younger's character has turned his into weird chair hand things and whatnot, so prepare to see that. Also, he's changing colors consistently. Don't judge him. He's just going through a phase. Consistently. Well, hey, look, it's alright. I ain't gotta worry about that. One more.
Hey, you guys got your fancy backgrounds. I got this cool spinning light, okay?
I was gonna say I turned mine off so it would process better. So you guys can see my messy room for now. Watch me change it. What should we do? Should we do blurry or one of the custom ones? I'm thinking blur for now.
I had to go with blurry because the custom one just destroyed my connection.
Okay, well, blurry will work for now, and I think it does better than the other ones, to be honest. So, to move the story along, we are in the middle of the forest. I'm going to pull up the page over here again one more time. We're going right here, or trying to head to Navi. We started over here, which we called the Breach, and there was a small town in the Breach.
Gate.
Gate. That
Town of Gate.
It is not marked on the map for some reason. Though is it marked on my little map? No, it just says the wall. Okay, anyway, I'm going to say we're right about here at this tree. Every one of these squares is what, Spain? A day or 2 days?
2 days unless we're on horse.
Right, so 1,
back,
2,
which we
3,
are, so they're 1
4,
day.
5. So we're 5 days away from Navi. Bada boom, bada bing. We've lost a member. Why are we always losing people?
He died fighting the Onis.
I'm fighting the owners. No, he's here with us, I swear. Though I'm pretty sure last session, one of the reasons they didn't
Hey,
get recorded.
Castaway, to calm down, you're gonna take my name.
My camera went potato again. I don't know what it is. Like, it says it's still broadcasting, but if I click share camera, yeah.
No shit camera for you. Alright, so anyway, we're traveling. I gotta roll some percentile dice. We got 5 days worth of travel. It's less than a week, so we only have to do one set of 100 percentile. Maybe. Unfortunately, you guys are traveling over a dangerous part of the world, both above and below ground. There he goes again. Alright, he's back. Like, why is he leaving the room? I don't understand that part. Alright, you guys make it about we make it about halfway through our journey before something happens. Let's see what it is. Oh, ho, 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 hee, hee, ho. So, sitting on the side of the path that you guys are currently following, there's not necessarily a road over here because you're in the wildlands, but there are cut paths at this point that the Empire has cut using burrowing creatures known as... What? I have one. I can grab it. Maybe...
Bullets.
No, it's completely buried in all my stuff. Never mind. Yeah, bullets. So bullets were used by the Empire to pave the roads and things all over the place, especially in the wildlands. The characteristics of the wildlands, though, showed that the paths that they made were covered over and grown through relatively quickly. Basically, as fast as they could build them, they were getting overgrown already. So instead of the Empire investing thousands and thousands of gold into magic protection for their roads, they instead just hire locals to cut down paths every once in a while. And we are currently on one of those. Speaking of people that clear the road, though, you see a small group of men doing that ahead of you. What do you do? They are currently clearing
the road.
So the road is still passable beyond them. They're just basically keeping it trim. These work crews work consistently on, let's say, 100-mile path apiece or something like that. You know what I mean? So they got 5 days, 6 days worth of work that they constantly just go back and forth and whatnot. Basically, they connect from one town to the other, so they're clearing the road from Gate to Navi.
Okay.
And you just happen to catch up to them. Now, beyond them is still passable. It is just starting to get overgrown, which A, makes it more dangerous, and B, makes it... what's the best way to describe it? Harder to travel. It's not difficult terrain, so like you're traveling on horses are okay, but if I roll bad enough on your encounter, the horse could break a leg, and then you're having a bad day. Speaking of horses, do we actually have horses, or are they spectacle, magical silliness?
I think they're just...
I think just horses.
Can't hear you, Spain. You're like not.
You broke again. We can get you
How
better.
about now?
There
we go.
You get you better headsets.
Okay. I have. This is a really nice headset. This is like $150 headset.
$150.
Piece of trash. No, just kidding.
Well, it's like my camera's like a $70, $100 webcam, but it, disconnects every time I look away or something.
Look, we just know the only reason that's $100 is because it originally came with cat ears. Take away the cat ears, it's like a $30 camera.
But anyway, my horse is from our homebrew horse table.
Which is
R&R is the name of my horse. Yes.
Like that.
But it is a Percheron, which means it is 19 hands high at the withers, which is 6'3" at the shoulders. Has a speed of 30 feet, 800 carry weight. Yeah, it's a pretty nice beast. 40 HP.
It's that. it's a hell of a horse. Okay, so on my character sheet, I don't have a horse.
We may actually be on foot. We may not be on horseback then.
I think we're on a
I
cart.
may be the only one on
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought we bought
horseback,
it.
and I do not have a cart or any cart stuff on my sheet.
Okay, it might have not been you. Younger, you got it on yours, and or Castaway over there.
Just a sec.
Never mind. Castaway doesn't have anything on his character sheet. I'll stop asking dumb questions.
I've got oh yeah, I have no notes.
I have some notes, however, I see none specifically saying that we have a cart.
Okay, so I think you're actually the only one on a horse then. Because we don't have notes and it's been so long, throw it up in the air and call it good. This is a note for why taking notes is important. Because sometimes you end up like this. Oh, hey, by the way, new dice system that I'm going to implement right now. So for argument die, your boy splurged, and I got new colors. And so everyone will get an argument die. What color would you guys like to rock for today's session? If you guys don't remember the rules on argument die, they're really simple. They're rock, paper, scissors dice. I get to pick a color, and then everyone who is playing everyone else gets a new color now. And you can use that to argue with just about any decision that is made via story. So if something doesn't make sense for your character, or like I speak for your character and you're like, I wouldn't have ever said that, you could throw an argument die out there and we can change how it happened. Or if something just like comes out of the blue like, there's a 27 raptors about to eat us, you can be like, I argued that that's way too many. DM, redo your encounter. And we can work on reducing the number down to like 7.
27 black dragons. It's fine.
Just you guys are supposed to run, and you're like, no, I want to fight. But let's pick our colors really quick. We got all the primary colors: black, red, green, yellow, orange, blue. And then we have the OG white and OG black. But they're starting to fade, so I'd rather not use those ones.
Going with orange.
Alright, you are now the orange color. Check. Who's next?
I can only imagine why. Blue.
You are the blue color. You guys together are Broncos. Alright.
No!
Oh no.
Super Bowl!
Get rid of it.
Castaway, what color would you like? We got black, red, green, and yellow left.
He doesn't get a choice because
I'll go with yellow.
Alright, yellow it is. Alright.
no face.
You know,
I know,
man,
Mike. I'm gonna have to figure it out because my camera says it's still broadcasting. It's probably the FBI watching me. They hear me talking about stealing stuff from the army all the time. They're like, "Hey."
Yeah.
Self-incriminate.
Just exactly. You know what? You're
I
allowed to do
mean,
that.
anybody could ask, like anyone in my last unit, and they'd be like, "Yeah, sorry, Mock took everything."
The alternator out of the Humvee, he took it all.
The drip pan. He got the drip pan and 4 people's safety belts. The little reflective belts are gone. That's 4 dead soldiers. He didn't even know. They got hit by a car the next morning.
Actually, all got hit by the same bus.
Same
just at
bus.
different intersections.
Yeah, exactly. That bus driver did not stop. Okay. Ooh,
Somebody
sorry.
said Bali Bali, and he just kept going.
So,
Only in Korea.
So, jokes aside, if those of you that are watching don't know, all 4 of us are either vets or current Army members, so these jokes are really funny to us. I hope other people get it as we go along. If you need explanations, ask and we won't answer.
And if you are horrified, please record your reaction and send it to us.
Right, yeah, we need that in our lives. Please tell us we're making something fun for you. Speaking of Twitch, it's going, I think. Maybe, perhaps.
If only my camera was working.
I just twitched.
I literally have to completely restart my computer to get my camera to work again.
That's dumb. I'm sorry. Don't
I'm
even
gonna put
stress
my little
it.
lens cover over it. I don't want the FBI staring at me.
The whole time. Yeah, it's okay. We will. Luckily for this campaign, the only one who needs a camera is me, because I'll be showing the map and I'll have to turn off the blur. Otherwise, it'll make no sense when I'm moving pieces on the board.
Quick question, because I'm
quick answer.
dumb.
Okay.
Proficiency bonus at level 7 or 8.
It's 3 right now.
3, yeah.
Plus 3.
Yeah, it's
Thanks.
3.
I think it's
I
4 at 9, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I like how they make proficiency bonus just
Yeah,
go up at
4
like
and 9.
arbitrary numbers, whereas like
Well,
everything else is like
so-
4s.
So it goes up every time after you get your feat or stat increase.
So
you're
5.
a
Oh,
fighter.
5. Oh yeah.
Yeah, unless
Fighter.
you're a fighter.
You want a feat? Here's a feat.
Okay, so anyway, off of the random tangent, back to what we're doing. Clearer crew in front of you guys. What do you guys do? They don't seem hostile. They're just working away. They've kind of just stopped to relax for a few minutes. You caught up to them while they were resting.
Okay.
It is. Let me roll a d12 and tell you what time it is. It's sunlight, so it's going to be the first 12 hours of the day. It's early morning, so it's 7 o'clock in the morning. You guys caught up on them fast. So they're probably the night crew waiting for replacement kind of thing.
Oh.
Good morning, friends.
Or even better,
for a break, isn't it?
I'm gonna rephrase it. They're probably waking up from camp to start working for the day, as the sun has just shortly risen to go. So they're probably eating and getting the.
I stand by what I've said.
Okay, a little early for a break. Several of them just rah, 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 we do what we can. Who's slow? You on your high horse up there?
Said anything intelligible.
Yeah, nobody knows what you said, Roger. You're just like,
That was the point. That was the point.
Oh.
It was not meant to be intelligible. It was just supposed to be loud, annoyed anger from yelling at some tall person on a high horse.
I jest. How has the path been? As I slow my horse to speak to them.
You mentioned the path, and one of them kind of walks over. He says, "Path's been relatively clear the last couple days, so we expect trouble today or tomorrow. Just because usually we can't go more than 3 days in a row without something jumping us."
Well, I mean, it could be a good time if you know what I mean.
He looks at you. What?
I believe what my friend is trying to say is, I think we're headed the same way, and we could use a fight if you think one's coming.
They gesture to the path in front of them, which, unlike the path you're currently on, which is, cobblestone-y, kind of spaced out, enough for dirt and things to seep through, but not a lot of space. In front of you looks like freshly mowed grass surrounded by high ridges of growing vines that are encroaching on the road themselves. So these guys are doing quite a bit of yard work. They're basically cutting down a hedgerow a day. So they're walking 20-ish miles or whatever every day and clearing out anywhere from stomach-high to knee-high brushes on either side of the road and clearing the road up. So it's not like they're doing nothing.
Pokemon.
What? Pokemon?
It's like Pokemon, where you're walking to the tall grass.
Yes, except for they come in encounters when they're in the tall grass. So, the side effect of clearing those areas out is the beasts that are in that area generally leave them alone. Because this is such a frequent thing, beasts don't generally settle on the road unless they are predators waiting for prey. So whenever they do get an encounter, it's something that is trying to kill them, not anything that is just like an accidental gentle giant. No dinosaur coming up out of nowhere. Also, speaking of raptors from earlier, I think that might have been a joke last session.
I definitely have it written down.
Do you?
Yeah.
Sure it was raptors? Did we actually find raptor eggs? Is that what we're
eggs.
supposed to?
Yeah, they were a gift.
The gift for us, or we're giving to someone?
It was a gift for us.
Okay.
I just don't remember what the quest was. Because I didn't watch the second video, because I didn't know there was one. I thought it was just sessions.
It's in a playlist. It's in a playlist. But Anyway,
90% of this video is just going to be us arguing
what happened last
about
session?
what happened.
But
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of watching what happened, it's just like politics bullshit.
That's okay.
I swear he said that 6 months ago.
Yeah,
I don't care if there's video evidence that contradicts it.
Yeah. Will someone come back later in the comments on this next YouTube video and be like, "You guys are idiots." We know. So
We decided to play like yesterday. Calm down.
yeah, exactly. So, pushing forward, literally, do you guys want to work with these guys and kind of like work in with the crew, or are you guys going to push ahead and maybe clear out monsters for them ahead of time? They're not paying you. They don't have extra money to pay you. They have their supplies. They get paid when they get to the end and whatnot. You just be doing them a favor. And or if they find your dead bodies later, they'll throw it in the back with the rest of the dead bodies. Excuse me. And bring you to town so you can get buried. But they are a small wealth of information if you ask the right people the right questions. This is just... Oh, wait. Totally forgot. DM hat! They are a group of people that have a wealth of information if you ask the right people the right questions. So, again, for new video viewers, the hat on means I am speaking as a DM. The hat off means I'm trying to speak as Profi, or I forgot to put the hat on. So, you still gotta listen, but that's my cue card.
Okay. I say we push a little bit ahead of them, not necessarily out of sight of them, but far enough ahead that we can poke into the grass with things like perhaps a lance and see if we can get some things to jump out and try and kill us.
Okay, so you...
Before they jump out and try and kill them.
Okay, while you do that, that just means you want combat. I'm still going to roll percentile dice, but your numbers have now completely changed because you were looking for trouble. Which means I'm just going to get the map set up ahead of time.
I stick my hand into the mudcrab's nest.
And I'm shocked when it snaps on my fingers. How dare you! How could you do such a thing? Well, that looks pretty. None of the maps are quite right for this, so you guys are going to have a little imagination. I'm so sorry.
Like the meme. Why would he do this?
You going to finish that statement? Because, what meme are you talking about?
You know, the one where the guy shoots the person who's sitting in a chair and then he falls out of his chair.
Yes.
Dead.
Have you ever actually watched that show?
I've only seen the memes.
Okay, the
or
memes
the
are
video of it.
the memes are way funnier when you have whole context of why that's so funny. Ooh, that would be good. Won't be appropriate, but good. Okay, we're gonna use just the basic grassland map because I can't find anything with hedges. Except for a hedge maze, and that doesn't make a lot of sense. So, percentile die as we move forward. Okay, never mind. I don't need this map. It's not important. Also, we discovered that we don't have horses on the video, so it means we're actually 10 days away from our destination, which means I have to roll a second set of percentile die. Here they go. So you guys are keeping just ahead of the crew as they are traveling. Again, you guys are basically traveling at the same speed because they're working and you're just walking. But they appreciate the escort. You guys will camp with them for the night. And since the Wildlands, it gets its own roll. If I roll lower than a 40, y'all are fighting at night. If I roll higher than a 40, well, you know, it's a good day. You're good. Alright, your night is uneventful. So far, this trip through the Wildlands hasn't been too crazy. But then again, you guys are close to the road, quote unquote, as you're traveling. Day/week 2 of traveling. Okay, yeah, you didn't make it very far. So you guys are starting. Sorry, excuse me. You guys are starting on week 2. Brain, work please. So you have to get through another percentile rolls worth the numbers before things happen. Hiya! Oh, perfect roll for this scenario. I'll give you a hint. It's a negative beast encounter. Or negative low tier monster encounter.
Oh, the fire.
The fire! Oh, don't start the fire.
Wait, I actually have fire.
It's a unicorn.
Kill it with fire.
Please remember that you are in a giant forest, and forest fires are very deadly. Where was I? Sorry, I'm pulling up stats. Right,
Everyone needs to get forest fire once in a while.
You guys want to fight a Hydra? That sounds like fun.
I'll fight whatever you throw at me.
Okay!
6 black dragons. We have a cleric. We're fine.
Nope. Though you guys actually, in this campaign, I'm pretty sure you've already encountered these ones before. And they were fighting imps. Or is that a different campaign that I'm thinking of?
Probably a different campaign. I don't think we've seen Ents in this campaign.
You don't think so? Okay. Anyway, as you guys are marching down the Wannabe Road here, I'm going to put you on the board here. I'll point out your characters after I get the map set up. Gotta turn off my blurry blur. Again, sorry for the setup time. People watching the video. One of these days, we will be professional. Just kidding, we are. Movie magic, baby. Transitions. Shiny music. Dun, 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 dun. There we go.
Oh, wow. Oh.
It's
Okay,
open.
there we go.
Okay, for those of you on the actual video itself, if you click on my screen, it'll make it much bigger. I'll hit the full screen. Oh, that literally did nothing, but whatever. Whatever, it's fine. So you'll see your guys' faces at the bottom. Move my mousey mouse to the bottom so it's the least distracting possible. Okay, you guys see it okay?
Yes.
Perfect. Alright, so, recap on the characters before I throw the monsters on the board. This handsome gentleman here is me. This tall, lanky Yahoo, that's difficulties. This monster-esque Yahoo is the mummy. The closest I could get.
That's me?
That's you.
It looks undead and everything. Perfect.
Yeah, exactly. And then, last but not least, our handy-dandy cleric.
Ha! I like handy dandy, and he has like
Yeah.
cool colors around his hands.
Look, I choose my puns with precision. So, coming towards you off the road are 2 very angry red circles. These angry red circles, though, represent Tyrannosaurus Rex's huge, unaligned beast from the wildlands.
Uh-oh.
Unaligned beast, you say?
We need a new mount.
Animal handling proficient? Anyone? I am.
So, as you come across
I have
these
advantage on all animal handling checks.
As you come into the area, it smells like death, right? Something has been killed here recently, and not too far in front of you, there's a large carcass on the road. What looks to be left of, what's the best term for this creature? I'm going to say Ultrasaurus, but I think D&D calls it something else. But basically, it's a long neck dinosaur, and it has been chomped and clobbered pretty darn good. There are teeth marks and grind marks all over the place. The carcass... if I can pull it out. Nope, alright, we're doing this one instead. It's going to be represented by this dragon, because the thing that was
poor dragon, he dead.
oh wait, here's a better dragon. Here, it'll be blue. Take up less space. It's got a long neck, right? Just pretend this is the head. It'll be fine. So, standing next to the carcass is one very angry-looking Tyrannosaurus Rex as it lifts its head up as you guys approach it. I'm going to put you guys in the corner because you obviously wouldn't be that close. Unlike the movies, Tyrannosaurus Rexes have excellent vision. So it's definitely spotted you, at least smelled you, and one of you smells like death. Its favorite thing to eat.
I don't think it wants a 900-year-old. I don't think I smell anymore.
That's a solid point. You also notice, not too far away, a slightly smaller T-Rex is sitting in the corner, almost as if it was waiting its turn to get at the carcass. It spots
it's
you.
like a ma and pa.
It spots you and in the corner. Roll initiatives. I know that's not what T-Rexes sound like, but
Oh, 3.
Absolute waste of a critical.
Who's keeping track of initiatives, by the way?
Keep track of initiative.
I do not have pencil and paper with me.
I can. So
I mean, I can do initiative.
Okay, if Mark and Buby, so kind of do initiative, and we'll make Younger take notes since he already has them.
Okay.
Spain, what's your character's name again?
I am Slushy because I am 7'11".
You said Plushy?
7'11".
Got it.
Plushy.
No, Slushy, like the 7-Eleven Slushy.
What was your total for initiative?
Critical.
Okay.
I go on a whopping 6. The T-Rex goes on a whopping. Where is it at? Give me your initiative. 6. And the other T-Rex goes on a whopping 8. No, that's a 6 too. Never mind. Okay, T-Rexes are on 6s and I'm on 6s.
What's your character's name again, Roger?
Profi.
And Hill.
Marzex.
That's a name right there.
Okay, what'd you roll?
A 17.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, so Slushy first, and then Marzex, followed by whoever has the higher dex between T-Rex's and Profi.
Profi.
All right, so Profi, then the T-Rexes, then myself.
All right, good. Healers last, always the best choice.
That's funny, because the amount of healing spells I have.
Is 0?
I've got 2 and 3 spell slots.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
But I do have Detect Magic as a ritual.
Nice. Oh, super sorry.
Okay. So I'm going to begin my turn by shouting out to the rest of the party, do we ride them or kill them?
Kill them.
Ride.
I was going to say ride.
Okay, there are 2 T-Rexes and 2 people that want to ride T-Rexes. Let's make this happen.
Profi can walk. It's fine.
I'm going to use my bonus action to dismount. No, I'm going to stay on my horse. Let's do this. I just tried to drag my character. I am an idiot.
That's you.
I tried to drag my character. I'm going to move on horseback towards the bigger distracted Tyrannosaurus Rex. My 30 feet.
Okay, so just straight ahead.
Yes, headlong towards him.
So that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right about there.
You have frozen on mine. I can't see where you moved me at all.
Cause you're right, it is frozen. What the heck? That's not good. I can't freeze. If I rotate it, move the camera to do anything. Rabble. 10 seconds. Let me kill my video. Turn it back on. Okay, there you are. You teleported.
The other one. The one that is distracted with.
It's not. They've both seen us. They've both seen us.
The bigger one.
Okay.
Yes, they have both seen us, but there is one that is larger than the other.
4, 5, 6. There you go. I hate this camera sometimes. Like I need it to be right there, but it doesn't.
I am going to. I'm going to toss him an Oni heart.
Nice.
All right. I see the idea. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, he's within 25 feet. How strong are you? I assume very strong.
I have a 19 strength.
Okay, yeah, you can toss this on your heart relatively easy. Excuse me.
Okay. I assume I just roll for attack, basically.
Well, you're not. Are you throwing it at it? So, like, you're trying to hit it, or are you just kind of like tossing it at it? I was making sure you didn't have like a 10 strength because an Oni heart is solid and heavy.
I'm trying to toss it to him like I'm throwing food to a dog, like
Yeah,
popcorn to a dog.
so
I'm throwing an Oni heart to a.
So the thing is, you don't have to be accurate. So you just do that. You just ayah. You can throw it somewhere around here. Do you want me to mark it with a D4 or something?
Sure.
Of course, I say that, and then I eat my D4 into non-existence. Okay, we'll use this other D4 for now. There you go. It's on the table. That's your only heart.
So I didn't quite get it to his mouth.
No, but again, it's not a trained animal, so it's not going to just catch something that's been thrown at it. It would probably be, in character-wise, you would probably be smart enough to realize that that's not how you feed wild animals. You throw food at them and let them eat it. So, what would you like to do?
Roger.
What would you like to do?
Feed ducks often.
No,
that and
I can honestly say it's been
my turn.
Hot minute since I've had ducks. Also, ducks are a different bird.
Quack.
Ducks are crazy.
Rarg. Yeah, ducks don't have small arms.
No, they have large wings. I've lost my D4 and I am upset. I'll come back to it later. Anyway, so you throw the heart at the thing. I'm gonna roll to see if it cares or notices. Yeah. Okay. It's there when you need it.
Okay.
Would you like to do anything else with your turn? Because you said that was your bonus action.
No, I did not use my bonus action to do that. I was going to use my bonus action to dismount, but I decided against it.
Okay, so you're still on your horse.
That is my turn.
Okay, your turn's
yes,
over?
I am still on my horse. Yes.
Good choice. All good choices. Alright, jumping over to a younger man.
It is my turn.
It is your turn.
I gotta see if this thing works.
Yo, I use bright orange dice, so when I throw them on the floor, I can find them. He's gone. I was like, maybe it fell in. Just, how do you use these dice?
So I don't see anything that specifically mentions that the spell suggestion can't be used on a dinosaur.
It does not, but any of those kind of spells fail automatically if the creature has a less than 4 intelligence.
Oh, because it just says it has, like, if creatures can't be charmed.
Yes. I don't know. Let me look up the spell really quick and read it myself and give you a call, because
didn't Younger definitely not use that on a bear once?
Yes, but bears have, I don't know. No, that might be correct. Let me look.
Bears have black bears have an intelligence of 2.
Yeah.
Which seems really low.
Okay, so can see and hear and understand you. So like you can't give suggestions.
Does it understand?
No. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. So no, it does not understand what you
Oh,
want.
hear and understand. Yep, it does say that. Okay. Dang.
Right, and generally they're under a 4. Now, I think for that scenario where the Bears did the mauling and whatnot that you guys are talking about, which is a whole different campaign.
It was a homebrew spell, actually.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, it was a homebrew ability that we based off of Oblivion.
Okay.
Like the Oblivion like beast communication spell.
Also, those were circus bears, so they definitely understood commands and were trained.
Kill him. Eat your master. That never happened. I didn't say those things.
If you guys
never did.
think that carnival people don't teach their creatures the kill that crazy person command, you have too much faith in carnies.
So, I will simply stand back and watch because it's my job to judge this man's abilities. And I will interject if he starts being eaten.
That's fair. Do you want to prep?
Wonderful.
Do you want to prep a spell or something like?
Yep, I'll prep my Eldritch Blast fingers. Pew pew. Okay. For if he gets chomped, he's chomped.
Okay, we can work with that. I have a short bow. That's exciting. Oh man, I forgot how trash tiered this character's stats are. So next up is me, right? Since you're going to go deal with that one, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cunning action to use my bonus action to dash. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which gets me close enough to the monster. And you're like, why are you running up top on a T-Rex? And I say, because if I crit this round, I don't get anything special. I'm not an assassin. I'm playing the wrong thief. Oh no, I done goofed. Anyway. 100% was thinking about my other assassin character. Not this one. Oh no. Profi, do better. Okay. Ring of the Bony. Someone explain that one to me. So, yeah, just a regular attack, I guess. 16 plus. Put my character sheet out in the floor. 16 plus Stabbity Stab of plus 5 gives me a whopping 21. Which definitely goes past their natural armor by far. I stabbed the heck out of this thing. Yeah, I can't activate sneak attack though because there's literally no one by me. So it's a whopping 1d8 plus 3. Again, I'm regretting decisions as I'm making them. I'm regretting decisions as we're making them. 4. So total is 7. That's what I got. Oof. Yeah, look at that. I gotta read up on these powers again really quick because they are different. I gotta find which book there. But that's all my turn. So T-Rex's turn before I look stuff up, I guess. So this one's gonna move because they get a whopping supersonic speed of 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 27. It's there.
So he ignored the Oni heart?
Yeah, so you threw it at the one that was eating the carcass. It's probably not super hungry. And or has flesh to nom on in front of it. So, valid attempt. Your Oni heart's there when you need it. So, it makes its attacks. It gets 2 attacks, 1 bite and 1 tail slap. But it can't make both attacks against the same target, so you might actually only get a bite. Yep, it's just going to try and chomp you because no one else is in range. Good to know.
Okay.
Good to know. That's the wrong
so
dice.
rude.
That's the wrong dice, so I'm not going to count it, but it definitely was a critical. There you go. That's it. That's more survivable. 10 plus the 20 points. 20 AC.
I have an AC of 18, so that hits.
You take 33 points of piercing damage. And you are now grappled.
I take...
Does that mean I get to shoot it?
Yes, it attacked him.
11. I take... Where's my con? There it is. Well, how much did you say?
33.
Okay, I take 22.
Okay. Are you doing Stone's Endurance?
Yeah.
Okay. Good choice. You are currently grappled. Yosemite Sam,
Bad
shoot
decision.
your shot. Right, both me and you were like, yeah, T-Rex! Wait, what are we doing? Stop. This is a bad choice.
So if I forget, when Eldritch Blast, do I roll 2d20 since now I have 2 beams or just 1?
So that is on you. If you're attacking 2 different targets, I would say do 2 different d20s. If you're attacking a single target, just do 1. Make life easy.
Same guy.
Unless you want to make it a double dice so you have 2 chances of critically or 2 chances of not failing. But you have to determine that. Yeah, that is the determination that's on you. But if you critical, it's only for that 1 bolt.
Yeah. For this one, I'll just do 1 roll.
Okay.
So does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Okay, I will then do my damage. 2d10s, here I go.
Okay.
Wow, that's like trash. 4.
You do 4 points of meat. You and Profi over here doing like great things. We're like, yeah, we'll get them good. No. With 4 points of damage, that is nowhere close to the amount of damage that you needed to do to release your friend from its jaws. So you don't get a free escape. You kind of just poked in the nose. So it's got your friend who had just ripped off your horse, by the way. Unless you have. Do you have any of the riding stuff that doesn't let you come off your horse? Because there is some of that stuff.
I don't have anything that makes it... So I don't have anything that doesn't let me come off my horse, but my horse does have its own attacks and AC and everything like that, so...
Right. So, oh man, it could totally tail swipe your horse, which is going to, because fuck your horse.
Well, if it's attacking me in the same round, then we are not 2 different things yet.
Right, but what I'm saying is it bit you and ripped you off your horse. Your horse is a different entity now. Unless you have something that prevents the horse from...
Okay, it can attack the horse.
I rolled trash.
No, I don't have anything that prevents the horse from not being attacked.
Alright, 13 total attack.
Does not hit the horse.
Like I said.
The horse has an AC of 18.
Wow! Okay, well that's good. Jumping over to the other T-Rex. It sees me, and luckily for me, luckily for the rest of the group, there's no one over there to get chomped but me, so it's only got a single target. 21, I think, versus my whopping 15 AC. Oh god, 13. What am I doing fighting a T-Rex, y'all?
You're the one who made this encounter. Don't act like it's our fault.
No, I know. I just totally forgot how trashy this character is. Okay, I'm past bloodied. I'm grappled. I'm at 22 out of 55. There's no one else for it to attack, so its turn is over as it tries to eat me. I'm over here like, help! I need somebody. Alright. Last but not least is our handy dandy cleric. Cleric, tell me you have some hellfire for these beasts.
I'm gonna look at Spain's character in the jaws of this thing. And I'm gonna do what a cleric's supposed to do. I'm going to use Healing Word. It's a bonus action. You get 11 HP back. So literally what you lost.
I lost 33.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna do that on you. I didn't hear that part. You get 11 back, not Spain.
So he also lost. I guess he lost 20 something. So
I'm supposed to be protecting you, so yeah, you get 11 health back.
On. Before you do that, I can actually use a reaction and reduce the damage by half because of uncanny dodge. So instead of 33, I'd be taking 16, which is much more survivable.
Okay.
These T-Rexes are like, man, we should be doing a lot more damage than this. What's going on?
They're like gnawing on you, like, dang, these are a lot tougher than normal people. Okay, never mind. Then I do heal Spain's character 11 HP. Now how far away am I? I can't really tell.
You're over here, so you are 6 squares from Spain and like 11 squares from me, maybe 10.
Well, okay, I'm gonna start making my way towards you. I'll move my full movement,
6.
and then I am going to yeet a jar of where did it go? Alchemist's Doom at it.
Alchemist what?
It's like Alchemist's Fire, but it does either a flat 7 or a 2d6 fire damage at the start of each of the afflicted things' turns.
That's a whole new item I ain't never heard of, but okay.
It's basically Alchemist's Fire, just a bit more damage. I also bought a Alchemist kit, so I can like justify that I can make it. Yeah, so that would be a ranged attack. So that would be oh, that was a bad idea. Well, whatevs. Does a 17 hit?
17 hits for sure. So what's the effect?
Okay. Hang on. Gosh dang it. Is there DC? Okay, so on a hit, the target takes 7 damage or 2d6. Let me see if I can beat it. Yeah, it takes 9 damage of fire. And that at the start of each of its turns after, unless it succeeds on a DC 10 Dex check, it takes 2d6 again.
Nice. Okay. Just to make your life easier and my life easier, we're gonna keep it at the same amount of damage the entire time. So it's gonna be 9
so
damage.
9 damage.
Yes. Okay.
And that is my turn.
Nice.
Because I don't really want to waste my action surge yet.
Okay, so I need to remember I need to be able to up my damage with stuff, but that's a side note. Okay, so back to man who's being eaten by monster, number 1.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so does a Tyrannosaurus Rex have a uvula? Questions I never thought I'd ask. The thing in the back of your throat.
No, I know what it is. I just yes, maybe. I'm going to assume yes. That's like a throat thing. Everything that has a throat has one of those, right?
Mm-hmm. Since I have no weapons on me right now, I'm gonna rip it out.
What? Wait, you don't have weapons on you?
No, my lance was on my horse because I used 2 hands to throw the Oni heart.
Oh no. Okay, so you are currently grappled. So you're gonna try and while you're in its mouth, try to rip out. I'm
grappled in its mouth, though. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that allows you access to the target without making a called shot. Go ahead and make an attack.
Grapple check.
Well, he's already grappled. We're past that. It's at for the record, it's at disadvantage because you're grappled.
Okay. So that was a 14 and a 15.
Okay, so 14 still hits.
So oh, I hadn't even added pluses.
Can I use your bathroom?
Sure, quickly.
Thanks.
So I am just grabbing the uvula and ripping it out.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to give me some numbers to see if you could technically do that. Because I mean, it is on the inside of a large beast. It's not like you can just rip in someone's uvula and like wiggle it out gently.
Your hands could slip off.
So I have powerful build and a 19 strength.
I am fully accounting into that. Give me some damage.
What are the numbers? Oh,
Uh,
damage? What damage do you want me to do?
I don't know. You're making an attack. Do you have unarmed anything for making attacks?
No.
Okay. So
No.
so it's
I
one.
am.
It's 1 plus your strength bonus.
So 5.
Uh-huh. And since it was a cold shot, it'll have an added effect. We'll give you a... You can get an extra D10's worth of damage because you're attacking something important.
That's an extra 4 damage.
So you do a whopping 9?
A whopping 9. Is that enough for regurgitation?
I will say it'll give you a free try to escape, so go ahead and make an escape check.
That is 19. What are my pluses?
19 plus whatever your pluses are?
Yeah.
You're out. You're good.
He pukes you.
I am now covered in Tyrannosaurus Rex puke from a fresh kill.
Actually, you got attacked by the one who didn't eat, right?
No, the one that was eating. Yeah.
No, I got attacked by the one who was eating.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, he gross.
That's disgusting.
Does somebody have mending?
Even if I do, that's disgusting. You're disgusting. I don't even want to touch you, and I'm dead.
Viper?
Like,
Oh, okay.
So.
I'd rather skin you and wrap you up in linen myself.
I just gagged a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Okay.
Anyway, can my horse attack?
Yeah, since it's on your turn.
Okay.
As you fall out of the T-Rex's mouth, I'm not gonna make you do any saves or anything as you fall, because I'm gonna say it was probably bent over a little bit.
That is a critical.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
horse. Okay, so for this campaign, criticals, as we have noted in our thing, are the regular rules for criticals, which are you roll 2 dice of whatever the heck you're attacking with, and or what they say? What did we say they do? Someone texted about this today. I'm gonna look it up.
I texted it to the chat, but I don't remember what I said.
How dare you? You're supposed to know these things.
And a story thing, I think you said.
Yeah, added story effects.
Yes, was that on Discord?
No, it's on a regular chat,
Okay.
like regular text.
Yeah, our group chat.
That's what I thought. There it is. Critical rules are as written with storyline bonus effects. So, like I said, you only get to roll the 2 dice, so you could get a 2 if you roll really bad. But they all come with some kind of a special effect. So, as your horse, I assume that it was with a kick and didn't headbutt it, right?
Yeah, it was a hoof attack.
Okay, as your horse stands up and cracks
It was a hoof attack.
Yeah. As it cracks into this monster in front of it, turns around and just gives it the old donkey kick, right? The beast is pushed back 10 feet as it staggers away after taking whatever the damage is.
The damage is 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15 points of damage. Yeah, so it kicked it, and you ripped its face off. It's kind of like. I know you guys can't see me, but there's a little sure you can. They can see my stupid faces. Anyway, there's that. Who's next? Me, right? No, youngest character.
Me.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay, I will now use the spell Summon Shadow Spawn. At 4th level, since I'm a warlock, and apparently 4th level spells available. And so I'm going to summon a Shadow Spawn behind the creature that just got kicked. I'm going to summon the Despair version, which has additional effects of creatures within 10 feet of it creatures within 5 who start their turn within 5 feet of it, speed is reduced by 20 feet.
Okay, so it's now slowed, so it's now at normal speed of 30. What else does it do?
It also it summons a creature, so there's now a creature behind it.
All right.
That creature is going to take 2 attacks because it's at 4th level, which means it now gets 2 attacks.
Okay.
And so
this creature will be represented by my D12 because no one is currently using that. Does it stick around for a certain amount of turns?
It sticks around for up to an hour.
Okay, we'll put a 12 on there because that sounds right.
And it counts as a monstrosity.
Okay. Make your monstrosity attack after you just bash.
Okay, it's using the multi-attack because it's a 4th level spell, so it uses 2. It has 2 attacks, which are known as Chilling Hand.
Okay.
Okay, a 14 and a 16. Actually, just that there's also pluses, plus the spell's level. Right? No. Oh, your spell attack modifier, which is 4. So 18 and 20.
18 and 20. Yeah, you got them good. Roll for damage.
Okay. I roll 2d12s. A 9 plus 4. Sorry, a 9 plus 3, which is 12 plus 4. So 16 for the first hit.
16 points of damage. Solid slap.
And 10 for the second hit.
Another solid slap. Alright, so between you and the man that got 8 and the horse, you guys are kicking this thing in the face. It's still alive by far, but it's definitely feeling your guys' assault. It knows you are a serious threat.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that is the end of its turn.
Well, could have been the luckiest T-Rex ever. Instead, it decided that it wanted to deal me injury, and now I have to crush it.
It do be like that. All right, my turn. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to make an attack. I don't have anyone friendly nearby, so it's just me fighting for my life.
I'm on my way.
Sorry, bro.
I'm going to activate Psychic Blades with this attack. I'm technically grappled, so I am going to roll at disadvantage. But with the Psychic Blades, I get to basically make a free offhand attack with a Psychic Blade. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Anyway. Okay, I'll take that. So 16 is my low. Pluses definitely hits. We're using my D8. I'm not getting anything extra with it, unfortunately, because, you know, I'm a poor boy and nobody loves me. I rolled a whopping 3. And we're going to activate nothing. So 3 plus 3, 6 more points of damage. Followed with my stabby stab with the other weapon. It's going to be really nice to activate my sneak attack, but I is dumb. 12 and 17. 12 is lower of the 2, so that gives it a whopping 17 to hit. That hits. It's a D6 this level. So hiya! Woohoo! 2 more points of psychic damage, giving me a whopping total of what? 8? 8. Yeah. Like you, stabbing it enough times in the mouth probably pissed it off, so I get a free escape. Maybe. Rolling a escape check with my acrobatics. I hope it's good. We should probably look and make sure. Yeah, at least a +5. So, hiya! Woo! I'm gonna add one of my psychic dice into that because that sucked. At this point, it's a D8 extra. 5. All right, so 5 plus 2 plus 5 is 12. 12 I don't think is enough to get out of here. Nope. No, that's unfortunate. Even with my pluses. I don't know why I wasted that thing. Whatever. Oh, wait, hold up. I can use lucky. I'm going to burn one of my luckies on that original roll. We're going to recog this really quick. Sorry. Hiya! Much better. 14 plus pluses escaped without needing to use my psychic dice. So and then I go, well, I use my bonus action like an idiot, so I cannot disengage. I stabbed it. I escape it, and it's its turn. But that's all I can do. That is all I can do, unfortunately. It's the T-Rex's turn. Again, sorry. People messaged me.
How dare it escape?
How dare... Alright, yeah, how dare I escape? This thing has a creature attached to it, so it's going to bite at your summoned creature.
Big mistake.
28 to hit.
You definitely hit, without a doubt.
It takes 33 points of chomping damage.
Dang, just straight 33?
Straight 33. I could roll for it.
No roll?
I'm using the stats to make life easier on myself. I'm sorry. But that's the average.
Okay, just a sec. I gotta see. Well, it still has HP, but goddamn. You said 33?
Yes.
Okay.
It is now grappled and in this thing's mouth as it picks it up off the ground.
Is this the one that was attacking you, or the one that was that it attacked it?
This one over here. The one that you put
So
your
the one
creature
that
next to.
attacked it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just gets grappled when it gets bit. I'm just telling you, your creature is in its mouth.
Okay.
And is grappled. That's its turn because there's no one else in range. Luckily, because of Spain's horse, he's been pushed back far enough where it won't hit him or Spain with the tail whip. Because the tail whip has reach of 10, so you are just out of range. Other creature, on the other hand, is going to attack me again, and I'm going to cry because I got to roll like a 3 or lower for it to miss me. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take a 3. All right. I think that still hits me though because I have.
I gotta go feed Harbor real quick.
Okay. It's your turn. Why do you always gotta feed it right before you get here?
Wait, but it's his turn.
Yeah, well, baby comes first. We understand.
I
Rat!
know.
How dare you try to support a family?
We're playing D&D here.
Exactly.
You know D&D is not conducive to, family or friends.
It is only to the friends who play D&D.
And to bring plenty of root beer to the party.
I only have Coke right now. Sorry.
Okay, well. Yeah, because my AC is only 13, like, how? Why? Why do you hate me? I get chomped again. I'm going to use my reaction to have it again, so it's another 16. But I'm down to 23. And I'm grappled one more time. Why more time. And we haven't done any damage to this T-Rex. We gotta run, retreat, pull back.
Refuse.
It says the magic caster in the back.
Facts.
I will not retreat.
Hey,
Don't
got a
worry.
guy who's fighting.
I can rescue you.
What's left of me.
I can bring you back.
I don't think Profi's gonna make it through this session, friends. I done goofed with this character.
I can bring you back.
I can bring you back to 1 HP as a bonus action.
I can bring him back.
When half of my body is going to be inside the T-Rex getting digested.
We'll cut it out. I'll turn it into a skeleton. Even if the flesh is gone, the bones will remain.
Okay, it does take me an attack action and a bonus action because I got to get you on my horse and then I fix you on the horse as I'm running away. But
yeah, about that. I need a friend over here so I can do some actual damage. This whole 1d8 with no 4d6 is killing me. Again,
why did you attack the one alone?
So I've been playing a rogue in another campaign, and he's the giant elephant assassin. So his thing is charge whatever's in front of me, murder it, and move on. I forgot that Profi is I have psychic powers and they help me not in combat. I have psychic blades that come out and stab people when I make an attack, but it takes me a bonus action to use those. If I can, I grab Tasha's thing and look through it really quick because that's what it's in. But actually, it's right here while we're waiting on Mock because I don't really understand this character. It's really pissing me off because I was really.
While we are waiting on Noah, can I say one thing that I am absolutely flabbergasted about? Wii Sport Resort is $111 still.
Oh yeah, Nintendo does not change its price on things.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Nintendo we're talking about. Come on, not charity.
What the heck? Like, what year did Wii Sport Resort come out? That it is still 111. Oh no, it's up now. $114. It was 111 earlier today. 114 now on Amazon, and that's not with the controllers.
Oh, hey, I totally did that wrong. Hey, so time out. My psychic blade does not cost me my bonus action, so I'm gonna yada yada and say I disengage because that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since Mock's not here, we can do that. 6. And now this thing's gonna run. Dun 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 dun. It can now attack both of us. Alright, now we're rolling for who gets bit, me or him. Oh no. Well, that's wrong. Why do I keep losing my D4? Okay, it's me, so I'm now, again, Renet's mouth, but it gets to make an attack against Mock's character. That's what he gets for not being here. 13 plus 10 is 23. That might not hit him, but I'm pretty sure it does. So when he gets back, he'll take 20 points of damage. Oh, excuse me. But it would be his turn.
Yowzers. Bowsers.
Meowsers.
Where'd you get those Housers?
Where'd you get those Housers?
Definitely should have
Ukraine.
I think you're mixing those up with the BM21 grad hail system.
I just saw a whole bunch of guys tow a mortar system behind their motorcycle.
Have you seen the tractors that are stealing like BMPs and stuff?
I'm just saying the most recent thing I saw was a group of them on a motorcycle stealing a mortar system. Like the whole system. They just hooked it up to their bike and went.
Okay, so because I don't know when Mako will be back and he's at the end of the order, we will let him do things on his turn again and just retcon it if we need to. So we're gonna jump back to the top of the initiative order so we can do things. So starting with Man, who is supposed to be on a horse but is not. Are you gonna go to your horse and get your stuff all
I am going to bonus action mount my horse.
You do so.
And I am going to charge.
Are you charging the one that's eating me,
I
or are
know
you
that's
charging?
the wrong Google call, but charging the one that's eating the D12.
Yeah.
You have 10 feet of movement. Can you charge it under 10 feet, or do you have to do a silly little wind up?
There's no actual bonus for charging. I'm a rescue rider, not like a fighty rider.
You need to get charger.
This build is for training animals and not doing combat.
Ah, I see. Okay, time out. Go back to Mock really quick. Mock, you took 20 points of damage, and it's your turn.
Dang. Okay.
Well, it turns out I didn't have to use my bonus action to make attacks with my blade, so I disengaged and ran away, and the T-Rex said, I have a movement speed of 50, dum-dum, and then he ate me again.
Alright,
But you're next to me now, so, you know.
Right. So I'm going to use the dinosaur. The T-Rex has taken damage, right? The one that has you.
Yeah, they both taken damage. The other one that's being attacked by those two, definitely more than the one that we've attacked. We've done a whopping less than 20 to it, where they're, at the 40 and a half mark.
Okay. Cool. I am going to wait. What was its ace? What did it roll to hit me?
It rolled its tail attack with a +10 to hit. It did 20
Still,
damage.
what did it roll?
I did the average for 3d8 + 7.
No, I meant to hit. I have a 21 AC.
Oh, 23.
Oh, okay. Like I have a 21 AC. Like,
It was close.
All right. I am going to go. Wait, how many spell slots do I have? Not enough. Okay.
It's never enough.
I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna touch this dinosaur with inflict wounds.
A good spell. What spell slot are you
critical! Critical! Level 1.
What spell slot do you cast it at?
First level spell.
Why would you not cast it higher, you weirdo?
I only have level 1 spell slots.
What?
I'm only 2 levels of cleric.
Oh, that makes way more sense. I'm like, you're a level 7 character. Okay, your other levels are in fighter, right?
Yes.
Okay.
My background was that after I left the army, from watching all my friends die, I became a cleric. Okay, but critical on inflict wounds.
Sweet. So roll double damage, so 2d10.
It's 3d10, so 6d10.
Oof.
First roll, 25. Second roll, 20. 45 damage to Mr. Dinosaur.
Yeah, he felt that, and the critical was you touched him and it just went, it dropped my ass. Whoa. Thanks, buddy.
All right. Again, you're useless. Stop being useless.
I've been eaten twice and I'm still alive. That's more than any of you, except for him, apparently can say.
And then since I just used a spell, I can't use a bonus action spell, so offhand attack with my longsword?
That works.
Or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so that if you're doing an offhand, do I just not get the bonus to damage, or is it then bonus to hit?
So you still get the bonus to hit because that uses your proficiency. You just don't get to add your strength or dex to the attack itself.
So it's okay, cool.
So if you two-hand this offhand, which you can't do, don't mind me. It's a D8.
Right. 16 to hit.
16 to hit. Got him.
Okay.
They're a big monster. Their AC isn't super high.
11 damage.
You,
Wait, I'm sorry. Correction.
well, I was gonna say, how'd you
9
do that?
damage. 9 damage. Well, I have dueling, so I have a +2 no matter what. But yeah, 9 damage.
Oh, very nice. Okay, yeah, sweet. Got him. Yeah, so you did what, 40, 52? 50,
Yeah. 45, 50, 53 damage.
50,
Or 54, I'm sorry.
54 points
Yeah,
of
54.
damage. Yeah, it's looking at you like, hey now, that thing's dangerous. It's bleeding now, after the little bit of poking in the mouth that I did.
I'm gonna yell at it. Do you want to calm down now? Animal handling of 19. Like, it's okay, little buddy. Just stop this bullshit.
Get out of my dog. Stockholm syndrome somewhere.
I will end you if you do not stop.
Unfortunately, it does not speak a thing. You're just yelling at it angrily. It does not understand what you were saying.
But doesn't understand tone.
It fears your handy-dandy hands, though, because holy heck.
Basically, I just rolled Death Touch, but at first level.
For real. No, you did the equivalency of a 4th level spell slot. But it's back to Rescue Rider, who was doing things. Rescue Rider.
So I used my bonus action to get on my horsey horse.
Correct.
And I'm going to let's joust. We're gonna pokey poke.
You're playing chicken with the chicken's great grandpa.
Okay, so are you jousting and going by, or just...
Life.
Okay, so are you gonna run by and come back, or how are you doing this? Or just run up and stab 2 times? Because jousting generally means you ran past it.
Yeah, I think that's actually probably the best thing to do, so that I end my turn outside of the range of the tail.
Okay, you charge in, poke. Let me count this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I do have a 10-foot reach.
Okay, so does he, which is good, except for as you run through, it can make a tail attack. So
it doesn't provoke opportunity attack unless you pass 5 feet, though, even if you have reach.
Yep.
Yes, but you said you ran out of its attack range.
Yes, but I didn't run within 5 feet. I only run within 10 feet so I can attack.
Okay. I definitely just ran you in a straight line, so let me put you back and see if you can do that with your speed. So you have 30, right? So maybe we should go this way. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you... There's... I guess you could go here. There you go. Okay, I was like... There's no way you can do that. Yes, you can. Don't mind me. You're just not in a straight line. Again, jousting does it quite right, but
yeah,
close enough. Can you even see your character, or is it off the
Anyway,
board?
It is off the board, but oh well. I know where it's at.
There you go.
So first attack.
Oh, excuse me. Two over here.
First attack is a 26.
Got him.
Second attack is a 17. I have a +7 to hit, so.
Yeah, you got him both times.
Be. Does a 10 damage.
For both
Minimum
attacks?
damage.
Both times? Dang.
Total damage, 2d12 plus 8 is 10 damage.
That's rough. You need a great weapon master or whatever that turns those ones into not ones. Okay, well,
Great D20 over here. My D12 is failing me.
Unfortunately, your attack does not proc the monster inside of its mouth to be released. We're now on to the would-be warlock.
It is my turn. I will at first attack with my turn to cast Eldritch Blasty Blast. Pew pew. 1 die roll.
How original.
17 plus 7. I imagine hits to do
Yes.
2d10. A 9 and a 6, so 15 points of Eldritch Blast damage. Phew! Is that enough to get it to drop my creature?
How much, sorry?
What?
How much damage?
I couldn't hear you.
How
15?
much? 15! Alright, 15 is above 10% of its health, which doesn't make it completely drop it, but it does allow this person a free attempt that's not on their turn. So go ahead and make an escape check, either strength or athletics, your choice.
Okay, this creature has a decent strength. Just a sec. Uses my plus 4 to its checks, I think. Is a 15 good enough?
No.
Okay, then it is still in its mouth, but it will attempt to make 2 attacks. I understand that they'll be at disadvantage because he's grappled. So
Roll them.
I gotta see how much is the hit first, though.
Okay. Should be like 10.
Your spell attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be plus 7.
Nice.
Okay, so an 11 plus 7 is 18, and a 9 plus 7 is 16. Does 16 hit?
Both hit.
Okay, well, that was the first roll because it was
okay.
at disadvantage.
Okay.
And the second one was 9 plus 7, so 16 again. So I'm going to roll my 2d12s. So it's 6 plus 3 is 6 plus 3, 9 plus 4. So 13 for the first hit, and 10 for the next hit.
Okay, so 23 points of damage. That also does not proc, but it does give it a chance to escape. You get to roll that. I'm sorry. I'm over here trying to roll for
Okay.
you.
Does a 15 escape? I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
That's the same way I rolled last time, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, so doesn't escape.
All right. So, next up.
Dang, I was thinking, that's not enough damage to kill this thing? God damn!
You guys just put it past blooding. You guys have done a little bit shy of 80 damage.
This was cold damage. I thought we were fighting a lizard. Does that do extra damage?
You'd think, right? Okay, on to me, and Stabby McGee. Hey, I got a friend within 5 feet, which means I can proc sneak attack, because it definitely doesn't see me angrily stabbing it in the toes.
I mean, I did just poke him with an outstretched finger and do a significant bit of damage to his face.
Yeah, the whole thing said ow. Alright, anyway, chompity chomp, flippity flip, hiya! Those are both good rolls. 19 plus pluses definitely hits, and 12 plus pluses definitely hits. So that's action and secondary action. Whatever. Knife, I stabbed it. So the D6 for the second knife, D8 for the normal attack, and then 4D6 for the sneak attack. Here we go. Hiya! Oh, those are really good numbers too.
4 damage.
Way more than that. 8, 10, 21, 23 points of damage. I said, stab! Legitimate stab! Get stabbed! And then, as my bonus action, should I run away? Probably the smart choice and try to fight this thing at range while my friend takes all the damage.
Me too.
Right? Look, if we run in opposite directions, it'll only attack one of us. No, actually, instead, I'm going to yada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the bushes here. And while in the bushes, I'm going to use my bonus action to try to make a stealth check. That's good. 17 plus pluses. And his counter roll. Trash tier. I might actually make it. Let's see. My stealth is a +8. So my total was 25. He rolled a 19. But only has a wisdom, right? There's a +1. So total of 20 versus my 25. So I am hidden. I'm stealth. Oh, sorry. Perception is +4. So 23 guys still win. I am stealth in the bush.
He's the most stealthy.
I am the most stealth. Next up is the dinosaurs.
Oh no!
Okay, so since your creature is in its mouth and it did not escape, it gets to just do a free chomp. It uses its action to do so, but all it does is and does another 33 points of damage as it,
It kills it.
dissipates in its mouth. I'm sure that'll piss it off.
It doesn't explode in a fireball or something?
I don't think so. Sorry, it's not that kind of creature.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, it just disappears when it drops to 0 hit points.
It says, "Hello, crunchy friend" in the corner.
Is that me? Attacking me?
27 to hit.
Why is it attacking me?
Because you summoned a death monster in front of it. And you smell
It doesn't
delicious.
know that. It's a stupid dinosaur. If it can't understand me talking, it doesn't understand that I summoned a creature.
You are 100% correct. But you worded the only thing directly in front of it. You take 20 points of slap yourself in the face damage.
That's like a third of my HP, so that's cool.
Look, I don't want to hear it. The only reason I'm not dead is because I'm a rogue, and you can be like, I only take half damage. That only hurt a little.
Okay.
That's its turn. I made it to attack. Alright, now it's got these two peeps here. Alright, so it has a target that tried to murder it. So it's going to make a bite attack against the person it can see to start. I'm going to use the bad die to start off here.
So is that me?
21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That is unfortunate. You have been chomped. You are taking 33 points of damage and are grappled.
Okay.
It now looks for me, so it's going to use its second of its multi-attack to see if it hits me. Because I am hidden. I am sneaks. 9 plus 4 does not beat my 25, so I'm still sneakity snuck. Man inside its mouth. It's now your turn. Do you want to touch it inside its face? You don't even have to roll a disadvantage for that.
To touch it?
Yeah, so...
It has me grappled.
Yes.
I'm literally touching it. Death touches, I just touch something.
Yeah. No, I
There's literally no physical way for it to be disadvantaged.
I understand.
It's called the game mechanics.
It's called the... No. It's not, I'm not making... This is what I'm saying. Do you want to touch him again? It's your best move.
Yeah.
Alright, you touch him again. Is it to hit or is it he saves?
It's to hit. Am I rolling with disadvantage or just straight roll since he is literally touching me?
He cannot not be touching you. So, okay. So I'm going to explain how this could be at disadvantage, right?
So disadvantage would have been a 17 plus 7.
Okay. Then you're good. Don't even worry about it. But the only way you would have missed that is it's crunching your face, and you can't touch your hand to it. For some reason, you can't cast a spell with your elbow. You gotta touch it with your fingers. And your
Okay.
fingers are waving around in its mouth in the open space somehow magically.
All right. And that's 11 more damage.
Alright. You don't get auto dropped, but you may make a free roll to escape.
Oh, a free roll? Is that just a dex?
It's
Save?
athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Good thing I have athletics. 14.
You are still in its mouth.
Cool. I'm gonna die. So, yeah, nothing I do will save me. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna use Channel Divinity. Is that Yeah, I'm gonna have to action surge. Good thing I saved that.
Okay.
But before I do that, I'll use a bonus action of Second Wind.
Okay, heal yourself. Good choice. Good choice.
Okay, I'm rolling a real dice because that's way too many ones.
I no longer trust the computer. It has failed me too many times.
All right, so
yeah, I feel you.
There's 10 health back.
Hey, good roll.
Okay,
Actually,
now
it's a 3.
no, I get a +5, so it's a 5 and 5. Now action surge. Is Channel Divinity a free action? I don't know what it just says special.
It's a whole action generally. What's your Channel Divinity do?
I get a pool of 10 HP that I can give to people.
Ah, okay. Then yeah, it's
Currently,
it's still full
it's
action.
garbage. Yeah. Okay. So action surge, cool. Refreshes my whole thing. Death touch. Or inflict winds.
So action surge just gives you another action. It doesn't completely restart your turn.
I thought it restarted it. Oh, okay.
No, it just gives you an extra
I
action.
pay attention too much to Facebook forums. Okay. Then I'm gonna try and attack him with my longsword.
You just used it to use your Channel Divinity, though.
I didn't use my Channel Divinity. I said that's what it does.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Then yes.
So
you can attack it with
disadvantage for the sword, right?
Yes. Again, how?
I understand. 15 total. And 15 total.
Both of those hit.
Oh, sweet. Oh, dang. Hang on. So the first one is literally minimum damage, 7.
Okay.
My sec.
Time out.
What?
How is it minimum damage? You're using a longsword, right?
Right. I rolled a 1 and I have a +6 for damage.
Sorry, you're right. I was like, but it's a D8. The minimum you can do is an 8.
And then my second attack missed. So that's a total of 17 damage.
What'd you roll for the second attack?
Since it was disadvantage, I had a 9 total.
Okay. I was gonna say they have a pretty low AC. You might hit.
But 18 damage total.
18 damage total. All right. You already procced your free escape, and that next attack wasn't enough to proc another one.
Okay.
Actually, no. I take that back. You did what, 9?
Wait, on that last attack, I did 7.
Yeah, no, never mind.
That's all she wrote for the cleric, folks.
You're getting chomp. We're writing new characters. Speaking of new characters,
the game's like, wait, he's trying to play a helpful class? Nah, we can't have that.
Nah, if you ain't a funny character, you ain't staying alive.
We're actually playing session 0.
Right, yeah, surprise, we're making new characters today. DM said, F this game, we're restarting.
We were already tired of all of our stats. We just had
to wait, I forgot. Has he been taking his 9 damage every start of his turn?
Okay, it's been 2 turns, so I'm going to do both of those saves. So the last one, what's the save he has to get?
It's just a 10.
Okay, so he saved last turn, but he definitely took 9 more damage.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me. So he shakes out the tail where you threw it at, and it's fine. And then he chopped you because he was mad at the Bernie blood-soaked priest. So, top of the order. Top of the order, lads. Way over here.
Oh no! It's him.
Horsey is going to dash to the
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
big boy.
The
So
mummy guy?
You want to go here, so you're at the appropriate range for your lance, I assume.
Can I actually get between him and the mummy?
There's 5 feet of space between him and the mummy. You sure you want to do that? Because you'll get disadvantage with your lance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So that's 8, 9,
Gosh
10,
dang
11,
it! I'm an
12.
idiot.
Because I can hit him as I pass.
Right. Yeah, so I guess you can make the attack
Yeah.
there at 8 and then swoop around. Then yes, you could do that. You had
Okay.
movement for it.
I'm a dum-dum.
Why do you say that?
I've had Sanctuary this whole time.
Sanctuary! You fool.
I am actually going to attack at disadvantage anyway. To cold shot, stabbing my lance through his tail into the ground.
Ah, okay, so you realize if this succeeds, you'll lose your lance, right?
Yes, it will be pinning his tail into the ground.
Yes. Yep. Okay, so called shot, lance to the tail. Roll to hit.
Limiting his available actions and movement speed.
Yeah, no, seriously. Great
So
move.
that's 8 plus 7. And 9 plus 7. So 8 plus 7, that's a 15 to hit.
Okay. That, yes.
And there we go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage stabbing this monster in the tail. All right, yeah, no, I'm going to say with 15 points of damage, you definitely did enough to pin it through to the ground. It's definitely more than 10% of his health pool. So you got him. He's pinned.
Okay.
So what that means is on his turn, if he moves, he'll have to make a strength check. If he does a tail whip, he'll have to make a strength check to undo his tail first before he can make the attack. And you did a 15, so we'll make the DC 15.
Okay. I technically have one more attack.
Yes. Would you like to punch it in the face? Just right by.
Grapple takes your whole attack action, even if you have 2 attacks, right?
Unless you have the grappler feat, I think yes.
Okay. Then, I
Yeah, because it's not the grapple attack; it's a grapple.
am going to.
Action.
I'm going to stand on my horse and slap it in the face.
Ballsy. For it. The styling on the lizards.
Disadvantage for called shot again.
Okay, where are you calling the shot?
I'm smacking him upside the head.
You going for the face? You're just like supreme disrespect. Slam! Okay, but that's some Goliath BS to do. Is all I'm saying. Okay, the slap goes through.
218.
Go ahead and roll me no damage extra, just 5, right? Because you have 4 strength, plus 4 strength.
Yep.
Okay,
And
so
it's pinned by his tail.
Yeah, so you stab in the tail. It like reaches up, looks down, and your hand's like, ha ha, swap. Yeah, slapped him right in his dumb face. I'm gonna roll percentile, just because of style points. Let's see if it's shocked. Shocked. It's super shocked. It says what? Why would you? Why?
God knows smack.
It takes 2 rounds worth of stun. Just utterly just destroyed, right? You just goofed all of it. You reset the robot. It's over here. The animatronic is broken. Someone needs to come fix it. So sorry, stun's probably not the right term. what's the other term that's like you can do one action per turn? Because stun stops you completely.
Dazed?
Daze, thank you. Yes. So it is daze, not stun, for 2 rounds.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
So since I'm more than 5 feet away, I can like walk away from it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Is there anywhere like near the sides of the foliage area that is darkness or dim light, like a shadow area, like behind a tree? Roger?
Sorry, say that again.
Is there an area around that has like dim light within 30 feet of me on the side of the road?
Well, again, on the outskirts of the road, which is basically symbolized by the trees kind of on the corner of the maps here, it starts to be overgrown, so yes. If you go slightly off the road, there's overgrown areas.
And that's like 30 feet away? Within 30 feet?
Well, the nearest tree is here on the map, but not on the map. There's probably trees that go to here, so I'm going to assume yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my bonus action, Pop Smoke, appear in the dim light as my bonus action from my Shadow Fallen Warlock trait.
Okay, you're
and then
off the
I'm
map.
going to summon another one of those rude monsters.
Okay, you do so. We're back. We're calling
Behind
this one
the behind the T-Rex that's currently being pimp slapped
Okay.
by the glutton.
You do so.
And it is going to make 2 attacks. Uh, 7 plus 7. What is its AC?
I can't tell you that.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes. If a 14 hit, why wouldn't a 15 hit?
Oh, you mean a 14 did hit as well?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Then I'll do my 2d12 damage. I thought you said the 14 missed.
No, 14 hit, sure.
Okay, 9 plus 3 is 12, plus 4 is 16 points of damage for the first hit.
16 points of damage?
Yep, and then 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 4, 12 more points of damage.
You do 12 points of damage, plus the 27 points of damage. It's not feeling great, especially after the pip slap.
Is it dead?
No.
How much goddamn HP does this stupid lizard have?
Well, between the two of you this round, it's pretty darn close.
Oof.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you after the fight for sure.
Okay. That is that's about all I can do, because I can do more attacks next round. But since I just used my action, I can't, do that. That is the end of thy turn. But that creature can only move 20 or minus 20 feet now.
Okay.
That is the end of thy turn.
Okay.
Is it now Castaways or your turn?
It's my turn before Castaway.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick.
All right, you got time. All right, so I'm going to sneak out of the shadows and stab this thing. I get a sneaky attack. Hiya! Well, I really needed it because I rolled a 1 and a 4. I'm burning another luck point because that's that noise. Even with my pluses, I'm not hitting. So luck point number 2 of 3 burned for the day. Much better. 18 is my high number, 6 is my low, so I get to take the 18. And we are making a second attack as well with the other handy hand, which doesn't get the advantage, so just a regular roll there. I'll take a 15 plus pluses. Okay, so D8 to D6 and 4 D6s. I'm gonna get you out of there, Mock, if it's the last thing I do.
Roll all ones.
No, it wasn't that bad. I definitely rolled 2 ones though. It's a little annoying. on my big die, I rolled a 1, and one of my D4s was a 1. But anyway, so that's 2, 5, 10, 17 points of stabby damage, which will proc a free roll from you to escape. But before you do, I'm going to stab him with a bonus attack, maybe, perhaps, perchance. With a critical, baby. Okay, so it's only a D4, but I get 2 D4 because I criticaled. Maybe if I can find my other D4. Oh, it's on the table. I'm gonna switch that up. Here, you're now D8, friend. I need you. And critical story effect. Whopping 3 more damage, so a total of 20 points of damage for me. Actually, wait, 20 points of damage for me. Oh, hey, guess what? The critical is I hit it in the right little. I'm gonna reroll that because it was a dumb place to hit. Chest. I stab it through the chest. So I jump up and look like what's his name? Oh man, I lost it. Something the Destroyer from Guardians of the Galaxy. Someone help me out here. Drax stabbing that octopus in the last movie that came out. That's what it looks like as I stab this thing to death. It falls to its side, releasing my friend. We've murdered this thing. Thank you, Wizard Cleric Man, for doing like 90% of the damage. Yeah, finish it off. Cool.
Yeah, I would have been, if I hadn't healed, if it bit me, I would have been insta-killed.
Yeah.
I was at 5 HP.
Not today, says Profi, as he bleeds out, because I should be bleeding out. I'm getting chomped twice by a T-Rex. That's all I can do. I literally did everything and critted on my last possible chance to kill it, so.
I look at you with a newfound respect, like,
do you want,
you're finally not useless.
You want to know how many points I killed it by?
Uno.
Dos.
Gosh.
So,
is the other one still alive? Oh, it is.
It is. Not by much,
Yeah.
though. One good spell from you. Unfortunately, it's its turn first. So.
Hey, it's not by me, though. That's all that matters.
It has super monster slimy thing that keeps doing mean damage to it, and the thing that just slapped in the face, but it can only do one action. So, it's going to bite the thing that just slapped it in the face, because, you know, big surprise there. As it makes its final bite to the face, it rolls a 3. Total of 13.
Does not hit me.
Does not hit you, does not hit your horse, does not hit anything. It wildly chomps in the air and misses above your guys' heads. Who's next?
That's hard to do.
Yeah, Cleric Man that just fell out of the other one's face.
All right.
You are going to be technically prone because you were technically in the other one's mouth.
Oh.
You're not like getting crunch or anything, but you do have to use half your movement to stand up.
How close am I? I
Close?
can't really tell.
You're like 20 feet away or something.
Dang it.
Doesn't
Okay.
balls it, John!
I wanted to get up and stab it.
Look, so using half your movement speed is 5. You should still have 15, so you should be able to go 5, 10, 15.
Oh, okay, I'm close enough. Cool. Yep. I'm just because I know I'll die if I don't. Wait, no. Turn order. I'm gonna risk it.
He's super good.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Let us be the super cool killers. Have these guys over here like, we're gonna tame it. No, we're not. Playing the board.
26 hits, I assume.
That's still the plan.
Not after he kills it.
26 hits, right?
26 definitely hits.
There is 11 and 20 damage from inflict wounds.
You had 5 health left.
I can just picture like all of the wounds from the lance and everything. All of a sudden, blood just bursts forth from all of them like a geyser.
Let's take a. You killed it far enough to get a body parts die. Here we go. Right arm. Okay, so yes, it literally just like splurts a fountain out as you touch it. All of the pokes have been to one side of its body, and it just kind of like gushes out one side as it kind of just. Bleh. It did. Congratulations, you guys defeated 2 T-Rex at level 7. That's an impressive feat.
Yeah. I just realized how tall when you said he bit over me, I looked at how tall I am if I'm standing on my horse. I am nearly the size of a 2-story building right now.
Yes, I understand. That's what he said. Biting wildly, just missed terribly. It was trying to go for your throat and was just a whole head above you. And the only reason I allowed the slap to face to occur.
I have no spell slots left.
So they're all dead?
Yes, both of the mean creatures are dead.
Dang. Okay.
I say we carve up these beasts and have ourselves a good, well-deserved feast.
So I just want to point out, a T-Rex is only 12 feet high generally.
I don't believe you.
They're 40 feet long, but they're only 12 feet tall.
Are you sure?
I'm literally looking it up right now.
I don't believe you.
Look, according to modern fossils, 12 feet tall, 2 people. 2 people. Put that in context. That's just 2 dudes standing on top of each other. That's a T-Rex walking around. That's way less scary than I've ever imagined a T-Rex. I would legitimately shoot a T-Rex that is only 12 feet tall. I'd be like, yeah, that's like...
Moose can get bigger than that.
Exactly. That's just a big moose with bitey teeth.
And tiny arms.
I could outrun it in most vehicles. Could I outrun it on foot? Nah. Nah, I'm dying there. But... And it's got 40 feet of possible shootage. None of us could. Though they weren't super fast. But they definitely weren't super slow either.
Yep.
Is it faster
also,
than
great idea. Be a wizard or a sorcerer, and then have that feat that lets you use 2 concentration spells. Polymorph into a T-Rex, and then do Wall of Fire into a 60-foot ring with whatever you want to fight, and then battle to the death.
Or, hear me out here, just be a druid at 20th level.
Okay, see, that's at 20th level. You can do my thing at level 9.
Yeah, but at 20th level druid.
Let's start harvesting body parts.
Okay, so there are 2 T-Rex bodies and what's left of what was their dinner. First things first, would you like to walk over here and pick up your Oni heart?
Yeah.
You do so. It's a little dirty, but the T-Rex did not destroy it, so that's nice. I assume you dissipate your summoned creature? There, multicolor? No? Okay.
There's no reason to.
No,
there could be something else.
You're 100% correct. So I will keep him on the board. Okay.
Investigation check of 11 for the one that I just exploded.
Okay, so what are you investigating about it?
Anything I might deem useful as far as remains go.
Okay, so you would deem that T-Rex teeth are highly valuable. The skin is just like any other reptilian leathery skin. It's not quite as good as like dragon scales or anything, but it does make a nicer leather armor than cowhide.
Okay.
Now you got to text me in the middle of this. Jeez.
How many teeth do I get?
Well, you got to roll a separate check for that. I'm telling you what you can use for your investigation.
Okay.
Its hide is in relatively good enough condition to use. Mostly we were attacking at the feet, minus me stabbing that one in the chest. But even that isn't like it's using relatively small weapons, so I didn't do an excessive amount of fabric damage, as we'll say. The bone itself can be harvested and turned into weapons, but they're heavy, and you can only carry so many at a time. The skulls are obvious. This right. The skulls and whatnot, are obviously trophies. So if you just cut off the whole head, you can get taxidermied or something silly.
That might be the best course of action as opposed to carrying the teeth by themselves. You probably get more from
Oh
that.
yeah, I could get a shield made out of the top of its skull.
That's an interesting twist.
I would say we use the back skin of one of them, or of both of them, to make kind of a skedco.
Okay.
Use a lot of my rope to tie it off to my horse, and we can bring both the skulls and all the bones behind the horse.
I like this idea.
Couldn't we only use one of the skins and just do that, the same thing, and keep the other skin as a sellable object?
Well, I would say use both the skins so it's durable enough, because it's going to be dragged
Good point.
along the ground for a long way.
So, question being, do you have a leatherworker's kit?
I do not have a leatherworker's kit, but I don't know how hard it would be to just run 50 feet of rope through the corners of some stuff to make a skedco. I'm not making a fancy cart or anything. I'm just making a drag bag.
We can force its hands to grab itself and then pull it from its arm.
Okay, I'm just asking because obviously if you had a leatherworking kit, you can make it a bit more durable. But basically, if you guys use this to drag all the other stuff, you're going to completely destroy one of the skids. Because it isn't treated for being dragged through the ground. You're basically just post-mortem dragging this thing through the forest.
Could we use the already dead, chopped up creature's skin on the other half of it that's on the ground?
Maybe. Here, let me roll a percentile check and see how fresh it is. Because the fresher it is, the more usable. But as you guys know, T-Rexes are more like scavengers, so they're probably not the first things to have attacked or ate this thing. Maybe we'll find out. Let's roll. Okay, so you are in luck. So this was a relatively recent kill. The only thing that's ate any of it so far were these two T-Rexes. The skin is definitely not in great condition, but there's way more of it on this creature than there are the T-Rexes.
Oh yeah, we're gonna use this skin.
But for the conservation,
can someone assist me in a survival check?
Yeah,
to put all this together.
Retainers will assist you.
Okay, I will assist.
Hold up, before you guys get too crazy into this, because you only have so long in the day before nighttime comes and whatnot. You probably want to move on before nighttime comes. Or you want to move along before the cleaner crew catches up, because you got to get...
What are you talking about? They can eat with us.
Maybe. But we all get one survival check to harvest one thing.
Okay, so we each get one.
Yep.
What if we want to risk it for the biscuit and collect as much as we possibly can and wait intentionally for the party that we're protecting?
So you could.
I just want the head, and I'm just transporting this, less than
because we want
less than useful person.
We want 2 skins. We want all of the bones. We want both of the skulls, and we skin off the other one, and we want to make a skedco to carry it all. Otherwise, there's no reason to make the skedco to carry it all. We just put it all on the horse. The reason we're making the skedco out of the hide of the one dragon is so we can carry everything off of the 2 T-Rexes.
It's a brontosaurus. But whatever.
Whatever. The Brontosaurus.
So I have a question for our cleric. Do you have a spell that lets you keep dead bodies good?
No, I never thought I would need that, even though I definitely read it.
So, yeah, DM is just imposing you guys get one check for your stuff. You guys have to decide what you want to do. If you want to make a skin coat out of that thing's skin, cool. But it might be just as easier to skin it itself and make something later. For value-wise, the skins on these creatures are going to sell relatively well as long as you do a good job on your survival check. Obviously, the whole head can either be turned into stuff later, or you can sell the head as a trophy, and it's going to get you good money.
Okay,
The thing is,
I'm
with
lopping off a head.
the thing is with the crew coming, they're going to cannibalize these things. So whatever you guys don't get done by the time they get here, they're going to clean up / take for themselves, because that's also how they sustain themselves, as they scavenge. A whole meat's on the menu, boys kind of situation.
I'm lopping off the head.
That was a fratricide incident, but okay.
I rolled a nat 20 plus 4 to take the head.
Critical head chop, just shink. Yeah, you just find the perfect spot for your blade not to go sit up as you take just one swing, just through it perfectly, like butter, like you were trying to do that. You were expecting to take like 20-30 minutes to detach the head, and you just like off.
All right. Well, that was easy, folks. I'm gonna hook up one of my ropes to it and like sling it up on.
With your critical, I will allow another check because that was instantaneous.
Okay.
But you gotta wait for everyone else to go. So, next up, Spain. What is the thing you were doing?
So we don't need the Skedco at all to carry anything. Everything's going to be carryable.
It depends
without
on
a drag bag.
Again, depends on how much you guys have. You have 800 pounds worth of horsepower. How you stack 800 pounds is on you guys. Remember, these things are 40 feet long. So you're looking at least 40 yards of good usable fabric, more or less. Actually, sorry. Yeah, we'll just make life easy and say it's about 40 yards at most. But most of it isn't usable, so cut it down to 10. Yes.
How much of a benefit is utilizing my 3 retainers to assist in something?
So they can give any one of us assistance. To whoever rolled it.
Okay.
So I want to give one to Spain, and then I imagine, are you good at survival, Roger?
Maybe. Probably not.
Character?
No. Wisdom is not my thing. Your boy not wise. Hence the charging at a T-Rex.
Give it to the guy who can also give himself bonuses to ability checks. Might want to do that, bro.
So I have psychic ability stuff that might help. I can roll an extra 1d8 if I fail a check.
I also took the one that allows us to have better saving throws, not ability checks. I could swap it out during a long rest, though.
Okay. Well, then I'll give it to Roger. Give one to Roger, and then one to myself, because.
Okay. So, Spain? What are you doing? You asked if we could carry things. The answer is yes. You just got to figure out how to stack them, and depending on what you are taking, things weigh stuff.
Yes. We are going to take the tails off of the 2 of them.
You're harvesting whole tails. How much of these tails are you harvesting? So, on a 40-foot long creature, I'm going to assume that 20 feet of it is body and the other 20 feet is tail.
Yes.
So you're trying to harvest 40
specifically,
feet of creature.
Yes. By just cutting it off from the body, basically.
Okay.
He's looking
not
for-
worried about preserving the skin necessarily. I'm trying to use the skin as the sack that I'm going to carry all of the vertebrae in, the bones that run through the tail.
Gotcha. Okay, so go ahead and make a survival check.
At advantage because I have the help of the thingy.
With the +2 because you have the help of the thingy. Because your score is better than theirs. If they had a better survival check than you, then you would get advantage.
Okay. So wisdom is... So... Where's my wisdom? 6. That is a 17.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds to roll percentile to see if you can get both of them in the time that you need. Yeah, okay. Alright. You're able to cut through both of them. You get about 90% of the tails. Now, that 90%, 92% of the tails is divided amongst each tail. So you tell me percentage-wise how much you want of each tail.
So 50-50.
Okay, so you're looking at 47.
Yeah, 47.
46.
No, 45. For
That's
90%, 45.
92%, so it's 46.
Oh, 92, 46.
So you're getting like 10 feet of tail off both of them, basically. Which kind of makes sense because honestly, the first 10 feet are probably pretty connected to the body itself.
Yeah, and my intention behind this is to get a bone whip made of T-Rex tail, or 2 bone whips made of T-Rex tail. And so the end of the tail works better anyway because the smaller bones.
Vertebrae, yeah, you definitely don't want that first 10 feet. That makes sense.
And it allows for more of the skin to be preserved.
Mm-hmm.
Such a smart choice. All right, Younger, what are you doing?
I'll try for the skin.
Okay. Now there are 3 creatures to skin, and you only have time for 1 creature. Which one are you skinning?
The one with the least amount of damage to its, body.
Okay, so by comparison, that'd probably actually be the one T-Rex. So 1 T-Rex is missing a head and a tail. 1 T-Rex is just missing a tail, and then the Brontosaurus is chomped on in quite a few places, but has a considerable more
the one
amount.
that's just missing the tail. That's the one I'm going for.
Okay, cool.
The one that's the most cold.
Okay, roll survival check.
So, here's my question. Since I don't have bonuses to survival, does that mean that I then roll at advantage because I'm not good at it?
So your servants don't have proficiencies, right? They're just random yahoos. So I'm going to say they're probably equal to you. So you only get the +2. Unless you have a negative wisdom.
I don't have a negative, but I do currently have a +0.
Okay. So I'm going to say they're probably equivalent to you in helping. If not better, because they're servants and they probably skinned a lot of things in their life.
Have I skinned any dinosaurs within the last 1,000 years? Do I have an idea of how to properly skin dinosaurs?
You assume it's like skinning any other animal with scaly skin.
Can I use my history to assist?
Sure. Go ahead. See if you remember how class on scaling dinosaurs. Go ahead, roll it.
That's a +3, so I'll take it.
No, you got to roll first.
Okay, so I'll roll that first. Okay.
Yeah, if you get good enough pass, I'll give you a bonus.
Does 14 good enough?
I'll give you a +1.
13.
So a total of +3. You don't necessarily remember
so
skinning dinosaurs. Total, yeah.
Woo!
I don't remember skinning dinosaurs exactly, but you've skinned a lizard or 2.
So I get 1 die +3? Dang, I should have taken that. That was a 19. I dumped it in my tray, though. It doesn't count.
You fool.
17 +3? 21?
20.
Sorry, I can't count.
You can't do the math. It's okay. So, boom. Okay, so you get about 5 yards worth of usable material off this creature.
5 yard.
T-Rex skin?
T-Rex. We're gonna sell it as Rexus Tullius skin.
Wow. How dare you? I'm utterly offended. Alright, my turn. They're still ahead on this other dinosaur, so I'm going to pull out its teeth.
And you get a +2, because my guy.
Woohoo! We being dentist
Wait, did I get a
buddies.
+2 to my last roll too? Or was it just a +3?
It was with the +3, so you got +2 from your friend, a +1 from your history check. So total of +3.
Okay. Got it. That's what I thought. I was just making sure.
Alright, I rolled a 17, +3, because I have no other pluses, or +2, because I have no other pluses, which is a 19, which is pretty good. I gotta see how many teeth T-Rex have really quick.
A lot.
It's less than you think, actually.
27.
I've looked this up before. It's literally in my research and how many teeth does. 60. Okay, cool. Ooh!
That's a lot.
That's all of them, baby. That's odds. I get all the teeth. That's 60
So you have the
T-Rex.
whole school.
I had no, just the teeth. I was just pulling out the teeth.
You know, that's more teeth than are in humans.
Yes.
Because we have 20 primary teeth, and then we have 32 non-primary teeth.
What?
Yeah, because, like, you're a baby and stuff.
Ah.
And then they just go, they, like, fall out of your face.
Which is gotta be, I mean, that's a crazy thing to happen when you think about it. Like, our teeth that we end up with as children just fall out of our face and we bleed for, just a period of time.
It's fine.
Some animals shed their skin, we shed our mouths.
One time, and that's it. Unlike other animals that do it all the time. Have you ever seen a baby skull?
Dying is they'll run out of teeth to be replaced, and then they'll just starve to death because they're all gummy mouth.
That's so sad. Seriously though, have you guys ever seen a baby skull before?
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
a
don't
crazy.
typically look at their babies.
It's a crazy thing. Just all the little teeth cavities in their face. Oh, monstrific. Anyway, weird baby facts aside.
Could have lived my life never hearing that. It's fine.
You should look it up later. It'll really mess you up.
Yeah.
Mock, your second thing. Let's go, Castaway.
Not kidding. Nat 20. So 20 plus 4.
What are you doing?
He has his camera off. That's what he's doing.
Yeah,
You
right.
wouldn't even be-
I need a
No, it still
screenshot.
says it's on.
I need a screenshot ASAP.
Oh no, I'm using my actual dice and
I need a picture ASAP.
picture. Okay.
But what were you trying to do before you rolled that?
I was
Well-
gonna take the teeth, but you took them.
I did. You could skin the other creature.
I don't really want the skin. You know what? Yeah, I'll take enough skin that I could coat the shield. I'm gonna make a dope ass shield out of this.
Look, with your 20, you could get all 10 yards of T-Rex skin. Or you could get 20 yards of the other skin.
I'm assuming the Brontosaurus would be less durable.
Different pattern.
I don't know. What would sell better, the T-Rex skin?
Well, for trophy-esque things, yes. For pretty colorful designs, depends on who you're selling it to. I'm going to tell you now that this Brontosaurus is a, it's forest green is the easiest color for it. Whereas
What
our
color's the
T-Rex
T-Rex?
are kind of a red-brown clay color.
I'll take Oh, I'll take the brontosaurus skin. I'm gonna turn that into a dope ass cloak.
Okay, so you have a considerable more amount of that. You get 20 yards off the creature
Oh
as
my
you're skimming it.
gosh.
That will take up all of your time because you picked the bigger creature, but you do it perfectly.
Okay.
Like every bit of salvageable skin bits you got.
So that's 10 yards or 20 yards?
20 yards.
And that's off the Brontosaurus?
So by the time, as you guys are kind of wrapping up your task and whatnot, the road clearers catch up to you and be like, "See, we told you. Every couple days something crazy happens. You guys fought off 2 T-Rexes. Usually we just run away and they chase us for a little bit. And we throw pee at them and they run off."
I also look almost dead.
Yeah, we definitely look goofed up. They're gonna set up camp for the night. They tell you only got a couple more days to your next place. So at this point, I have been informed via secret messaging that one of our players cannot continue. For those of you that can continue, would you like to, or would you like to call it for the night? We have been doing
I
stuff
can continue for
for.
3 more hours.
We will not be playing for that long, I promise. We have been
Just letting you
streaming.
know when I can.
We've been streaming / recording for about 2.5 hours now, so 2 hours 25 minutes. Again, this could be a spot where we just wrap it up and I give you experience and we just have a shorter video.
We
No
might
biggie.
have to do that because I have children to deal with tomorrow.
That is fair. Again, as long as we make this consistent, having a 2-hour session isn't the end of the world. Obviously, we prefer to do about double the time when we actually play, but for these silly videos and late nights and whatnot, for the 2 working men, as other yahoos, not so much.
Some
Let's
of us
do.
are homeless now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, figure that out. So I'm gonna pull your characters off the board here. We're gonna call it for the night, just because it's that time. Hopefully we'll get to play more of this in the future. Again, we're gonna try and make it on Mondays, kind of starting at the same time most weeks. 5 o'clock is probably about as soon as we can do it. 5 o'clock Alaska time for those of you watching on YouTube and are like, 5 o'clock? That's so early. It's because it's like 9 o'clock for those on the East Coast and 8 o'clock for those in the mountains and 2 o'clock for those in Hawaii. But where was I? Yes, stuff, things. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video if I can find my mouse here. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful night with an adventure in mind. Have a great week. We'll see y'all later. Friday, we got things. Thursday this week, our first community event's going on. We're doing a character creation contest. Woo! More people show up, the more prizes we give out. That kind of thing. We're doing sets of 10, so get in there, sign up, all that fun stuff. Other than that, have a wonderful day. If I can minimize this.
Bye.
Hit the escape button. There we go. I swear.